This is Ryan Abraham and Dan Weber, USCFootball.com instant analysis here on Cromwell Field. USC spring practice number 7, Dan. 10 days off, but it looks like Steve Sarkisian was happy with the time off and how they came back and played today.
Yeah, he was thrilled that they kept themselves in good shape. Had a big day of meetings and right to practice, and he thought they competed really, really well. So, he was extremely pleased with how today went. So, I think it looked, like they didn't. They did some review, they did some going through things, but I thought they came out and played well.
Cody Kessler got to talk to the media quite a bit too. What did he have to say today?
Well, we're talking to him about he's doing some more running, and Sark talked about it too, that they're really encouraging him to, Cody said on the one play probably a 25-yard run, and he said, yeah, I made first read, second read, third read. I saw the lane and I just took off. And he's, I guess Ivan Lewis has been working real hard with Cody on his core to try to improve his explosiveness. And Cody's been working with his own quarterback coach on his feet. So you put the two together, and we're seeing him kind of more naturally. And Sark said he's especially looking for it 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, where everybody's dropping and everybody's covered. You got a lane, take that first down. And it just looks like it's happening kind of like, you wouldn't say it's planned, but they're taking advantage of it much more than we've ever seen before.
Yeah, it's something I thought they'd do a lot more of last year because he's very athletic. On the turnover side, I guess Steve Sarkisian talked about that a little bit. Maybe kind of share what his thoughts were on USC turning the ball over during the spring.
Well, I think part of that, he said, is the big emphasis on the defensive side. Part of it is a big emphasis on Cody getting rid of the ball sooner. And so Cody is, really working hard, and he's had a couple of interceptions that we don't usually see, but didn't have any today. And I think they're willing to take those at this point to just emphasize to everybody, to the receivers and to Cody, we want to get that ball out quick. And you may have to take, push it a little bit. As they said, Cody's pushing it, and we're pushing Cody to get the ball out quick.
Tight end spot, Connor Spears still getting a lot of the first team reps. We saw Jalen Cope Fitzpatrick go down what looked like might have been a cramp, but he ended up coming back there. There's the news of Taylor McNamara transferring from Oklahoma, but USC can't talk about it. But Connor Spears, I guess, was talked about by Steve Sarkisian. Maybe a comment on what they were saying there.
Well, he talked about what a hard worker he is. I hadn't realized this. Connor said he was 6'6" and 205 coming out of high school,
oh, wow.
Which might explain. He said I couldn't move anybody on the offensive line. He's leaned out a little bit, as he said today, and I said, well, what do you weigh? And he said, yeah, I'm still 250. So he's gone past the 240, and he was up above 250. So he said he wants to keep it right there, but he said, I do definitely want to get stronger. I thought today we saw Jalen get more first-team reps than we've seen him, and we saw him, get loose on one. Could have had a deep ball TD, just a little bit long for him, but I think those two look like they're really going to, share that position. Sark, I think, is just thrilled to death that Connor, works so hard, catches the ball, just doesn't seem to be intimidated by anything. Connor said the thing that's really helped him is he did so much scout team work in the fall, and he said it really helped him with the blocking and, all that physical stuff that he hadn't, wasn't going to see in the Ivy League.
And we'll do one last thing. We'll try to keep it quick, but there's some big NCAA news today, and I know you got to go run off and track some stuff down, but what have you heard?
Yeah, I don't know that it's, super big NCAA, because this is the material, 400 and some pages released by the NCAA. Now, they're not going to release stuff that, really going to hurt them, but evidently there are some things in there that some real important nuggets that we're going to try to locate those for everybody and try to get those up. But at least it started, even though the clock now is ticking, because each of the sides gets to go back and do their briefs over again, knowing that they're going to be public, they're going to be released. But unfortunately, what it means is I think the NCAA gets 40 days to redo their briefs with no redactions, nothing blacked out. Then Todd McNair's attorneys get 30 days, and then 20 days back. So it's like 90 days all told before you're going to have a hearing at the very earliest on the actual motion itself to dismiss the case. But but some of it's coming out, and again, it wasn't the material that Todd's attorneys are releasing, which is probably where the really maybe explosive stuff is. But there's going to be some good stuff.
All right. Well, definitely check it out on USCfootball.com. Dan Weber always has the latest stuff on USC and the NCAA, of course. So that's going to wrap it up for practice number 7. For Dan Weber, this is Ryan Abraham. Check out USCfootball.com for more.